All right. We are here for our last slated game of the day in the Pro Rec. Here we go. We have the Swift versus the Ducks.
Quack, quack.
Ducks are down to 4 guys. Not sure what happened with their roster. I know Matt Ayers wasn't making it today, but they're still a couple bodies short. Swift come up with the tip here. Swift's great basketball IQ team. Absolutely no way I don't see them beating 4 guys here today.
Yeah.
Spacing, patience, going to be big. D-Hart comes up with the quick steal there.
Yeah. But you also got to find a way to get yourself going. You know, I think a lot of teams right there.
D-Hart with a 3.
I think when people are down 4, you know, they're just that much sharper. You know, they're playing, they got nothing to lose. Swift definitely don't want to lose against 4 people. But, like I said, you got to find a way to get yourself going playing against a team with 4 players.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
I played against 4 guys in past leagues, and it's actually really hard because it's just so different from what the norm is, right? Similar. Walking down court, trying to pull the Gilbert Arenas.
There you go, not boxing out. That's a
gets
second
it
chance
back.
bucket, and it's a 3. Now the good start for the Swift. Now it is only just a minute into the game, so I don't want to talk too soon. Playing really settling already. We'll see what happens. Kind of good.
Yes, sir. Dave D-Hart, rocking the Mamba mentality.
Double up top.
He's a Lakers fan too. I wonder if that's why he picked that.
Oh, definitely. I'd assume anybody with 24 picks it in honor of Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely. If my number 3 was not available, Sabo with a nice pass to Schmeltz. Easy bucket there.
Yep.
I definitely would have been trying to go 8 or 24.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite players all time. Not better intensity from anybody in the world other than Kobe, man.
Just best role model to look up after too. Just in awe as a person, character-wise, and determination. If anything, you know, just all around great guy.
Great father, good leader off the court.
That's a nice ball movement there.
Sessler for 3, comes up long.
Good looking shots. This might be more looking like a practice for the Swift. See, that's what you don't want to do with 4 players. You don't want to push. You don't want to push. You want to save your energy.
Schmeltz, probably the best 3-point shooter in the league, honestly.
I'd have to argue against that. I think well, you know, he is on the pack. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I say Eric Wolfram's the best 3-point shooter in the league.
Well, here now let's entertain this conversation here as we're early in the first quarter. Best overall 3-point shooter. I'm talking set shooting, off the dribble, both. Both. You got to try to encompass both of those. And I think Erich probably is the best set 3-point shooter in the league.
No doubt.
Sabo hits a big one there.
Nice shot by Zabo.
But yeah, Eric's definitely in that conversation for top 3.
I give you that. I will say though, to his defense, you know, he does play on a great team and have a lot of ball handlers, you know. So it could be different if he was one of the main guys on the team. But you know what? He executes what he does well, and that's put the ball in the hoop. So
Dybel gets a lot of contact there. I was definitely wanting the foul call. Vanderbush. And when you play 4 guys, that's exactly what they want you to do. Get complacent, shooting the 3.
Exactly. Nice. How does that happen? I don't know.
The Swift look a little stagnant today.
A little bit. I'm telling you, I feel like it's hard to get motivated playing a team with only 4 players, and I think that's 5 threes from the right wing there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely should be pushing it if the Swift, walking it up if you're the Ducks. And looks like Swift are kind of playing to the Ducks right now. He's missed bucket by Dybel there. This is usually his go-to.
And that's what we're talking about. Attack the basket, use your bodies, use your numbers.
Yep.
Matt Ayers, if you're watching out there on YouTube today, we're wishing you the best of luck, my friend. Kiefer with the full court pass. Schmeltz. Everybody wants the 3 ball.
From this spot, too.
Sessler comes up long.
It's both of them from that spot there. You have a double team.
I'm going to call it right now. I think Dave D-Hart's going to score 30 points. I don't know why. I just got a feeling he is going to be aggressive.
Wow. Great footwork there by Dave D-Hart. That's what you like to see from that guy. I think a lot of bigger guys like to settle with the three. It's kind of what is the trend now in the NBA is big stretch bigs. And, I love when a big man can really move his feet down low and get a good bucket. That was great.
Absolutely. You know, the big guys for me that I always looked up to were the Kevin Garnett's, Tim Duncan's.
Best to do it.
Just love the mentality. Working from the inside out.
Yep, exactly.
A little bittersweet every time I see D Hart pour a bucket in though, as he comes up extremely long on that one.
Dallas Kiefer's bringing the ball up for the Swift. Strong take, gets a foul.
Yeah, D Hart's a great player. I actually drafted him in the first round. He had some good stock for me. We had a really solid first week. No animosity or bad blood, but had to ship him off over to Mr. Ayers because I honestly felt like the move we made both of our teams better. It made sense for both of us. Dave's a really solid guy, though. I hope he plays in leagues going forward for us. Kiefer misses his first.
Yeah, again, I know we touched on it in the first game, but that's why I like this league so much is the dynamic that it brings when you can trade and you really got to figure out who can gel with who. Perfect example is the Cherry. Cherry's just lost to you guys. Great game, by the way.
Thank you.
You guys played well. You played with each other, and it showed. And I think the Cherries didn't do that. I think, everybody's thinking on that team. Well, where do I fall? How many shots do I take? Who do I give the ball to? Nice shot there by D Hart. But those are things you just don't think about. The mindset of the team collectively is just like who's the man, So
yeah. The analogy I was talking with our president, Mr. Myers
here with the Swift
was ultimately, it's like the Lakers when the Lakers got Kobe, Shaq, Gary Payton, Karl Malone. Just is there enough basketball to satisfy everybody?
Exactly.
And
That's good, yeah.
when you have a team like, for example, your team, 5 guys who could probably all score 20 points a game,
right?
But everybody's unselfish, moves the ball, and that's how you have success as a team and chemistry.
I think D Hart thought Dybul was going to cut there.
Vanderbush.
Nice and one. Good finish, Vanderbush.
With the big flex, I think he's been waiting for that opportunity for a few weeks to show those pipes off.
Yeah. Summer's coming up. COVID's over. Well, hopefully it's over by summer, we hope. He's ready for it.
A little short on the free throw.
Yep.
Dybul pushing the pace here. And I think the most important aspect of this whole game is you cannot let the lead get out of control. If you can keep chipping away at it, you guys will be okay.
Play smart.
To stay in the game.
Yes, yeah. Slow the game down. You're really going to have to slow the game down.
D Hart.
Long quick shot there for D Hart.
I really like these new Swift jerseys.
Yeah. They're probably, like I said earlier, the Swift and the Swarm, man, are probably my favorite. I think just the most unique.
Oh.
Another quick shot by D Hart.
Step back splash in Artino's face.
Wow.
Shout out Kyle Artino. Diaper party yesterday. Expecting a little one here next month. Excited for the guy. He let me know he could be a little hungover today.
Who was that?
Kyle Artino. Mr. Methodical.
Dallas Kiefer.
Good take, Dal.
Good take. Yeah, Dallas is a great ball player. I like to talk trash to Dallas just because he is good, and I think he doesn't get enough credit. He's quick, man, and his move is to spin. He likes
quick.
He likes to cross and then take you to the left and spin right, or vice versa. And he's really good at it. That's someone that's sticks to one move and does it well. Plus he's a big body, so he can create space pretty easily. He's tough. He's tough to guard.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good set shot, but he's crafty.
Yeah. He's smart. Zabo here with the ball. He just pass over to Dallas. Dallas gonna feed it inside. Nice position.
Ain't missing that one. Oh, and he misses it. Oh my goodness. Artino's gonna be at the line shooting too. Foul on Dave D Hart down here. That's his first.
It's a good feed inside there. As he hits the first one. Yeah, it's tough. You want to get going.
3.
Nice.
2 seconds left here, first quarter. We got a 2-point lead, 17-15, out of bounds.
This is my prediction. If the Ducks, this is what I would think. If the Ducks can keep them within 10, save their energy, walk the game up, get the Swift to kind of fall asleep, kind of lull them to sleep, playing a slower game. Wasn't even close.
17-15, 2-point game here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break. We'll be right back. All right, start of the second quarter here, 2-point game. Sumler looking at Dehart. Dehart with a deep 3. Yeah. Long miss. That's going to be hard to
Nice
save.
hustle by Dylan Semler. Yeah,
15's a good number for him. Looks good on him.
Yeah, it does. And that's a man that can shoot. I think he just, unfortunately, man, he kind of gets passed around the league a lot, it seems. But, dude, that dude just lights out. If you get him on the right team, he's just someone that knows where his spot is. And when he gets to the spot, man, he's lights out. He'll hit 4 in a row.
I couldn't agree more. So
I
going
said
back
it now.
Dybel with the take. Going back to the conversation on, drafting Dehart by me in the first round, trade him to Ayers. Essentially, Matt wanted to do a 1-for-1, which was Dehart for AJ. And I needed more than that. And ultimately, I wasn't getting rid of the couple other guys he asked for. I didn't want to get rid of Dylan in any way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. But he was one of the other 2 people that ultimately Matt was comfortable with taking. And
I think for a good reason, because he knows he's a solid player.
Yeah,
I think that's why he gets traded a lot, because he's got value. He's got stock.
Absolutely. Definitely a top 10 shooter.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite players right now this season is Dylan Sabo. I love to see his growth from, I've just met Dylan a couple years ago, played in a couple leagues, Dybel on the long 3, and just to see him really sit down, get some discipline, better shot selection, handling the ball, and that's a testament to playing with Schmeltz, I think, as well.
Yeah, me and him have talked recently. He's making a point to really focus on D this year, and I think he's done a great job holding one of the better players. He did a good job guarding me when we played him. But he's definitely in the gym, and he's working on his craft, which I love to see. Another shot. Dehart definitely came into the game mindset all or nothing.
Yeah,
he's
pulling, baby.
He's pulling, no hesitation. But like I was saying earlier, if they could just keep him within 10 and then fourth quarter turn it up,
Yeah,
I think they have a way better. Oh my God.
I almost think that 10 points is too far gone, though. I think it's got to be in that 6-7 category. And I know that's a possession or 2, but yeah, man, 4 guys. If the Swift get disciplined with 5, left-handed finish on the right side. Dybel is
just even
sneaky good
for the Ducks. Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. You got to keep track of him. He's a great player without the ball, and that's also a skill that a lot of people don't have.
And that's what the Swift need right there, man. They got to get the ball to the middle, get their big guy involved, have the other guys crash from the wings. You got the numbers. You got people back on defense. You can have the mentality of, hey, whoever's at the top of the key, just start floating back on defense. It's 4-on-4 other than that.
I think that's a good matchup. I think he's gonna play a little tougher than that on that guy.
Yeah, Dehart's definitely got some game.
Yeah.
Sabo for 3. There we go. Knocks one in.
Another one. I say they keep going to that. Honestly.
Gilchrist with 2-point attempt. Sessler comes up with the rebound. Looks like Vanderbush going to bring the ball to court here for the Swift.
I think you hit Zabo again. I think you hit him.
You know, another thing here, which is kind of surprising almost halfway through the second quarter here, is I have not even seen any interest of the Ducks to take a timeout.
Yeah.
Use your timeouts. Every few minutes, just burn one just to get a breather.
Well, at least once a quarter.
Sure.
Once a quarter. But honestly, I think they've been doing all right now.
You know, and I also understand that
23,
perspective.
24.
Close game, don't want to ruin the pace,
Sure.
don't want to ruin what gel you got going. Dybel goes
Wow.
between Sabo's legs
Wow.
and finishes left-handed at the
I'm
rim.
not impressed with the Swift right now. I'm sorry, I'm dogging on him, but I'm just, as a player, as a GM, you just can't let this happen. You can't. This is how you lose to 4 people right here. This is how you lose to 4 people.
Yeah, it's
Swift are a good team. We played them. It was a close game. I have high expectations. Oh my gosh.
D-Hart with the big 2 points there. 27-24, 4 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Schmeltz inside to Sessler. Sessler really feeding out of the middle there. And like we said, that's going to be the bread and butter. Sabo,
there it is.
big steal, 2 points.
Putting the pressure on him. That was a good timeout. Schmeltz got his team into it, and this is what you need to be doing. Oh my gosh.
Dybel loses control. Schmeltz coming the other direction. Little swing to Sabo, and he's got all night and day to set up.
Yeah, he could break the 3 record if he wanted. But I would put an asterisk on it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, he's still hitting them though.
All love
I think
Sabo,
he's got
all love
3 now.
Sabo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
D-Hart.
Oh, that was dirty.
Big 3-pointer.
You can see the expression on 28's face. There's nothing to do. His hand was in his face. You gotta let him shoot that. Oh yeah. Rebound.
D-Hart's firing as soon as he crosses half-court line. Dave Diebler, that's what we're going to call him this game.
He is just in his zone
Look at this.
right now.
Another bucket.
Comfortable. He's comfortable. This guy's out here just chopping wood. What's that old saying? Chopping wood, carry water, or something like that?
I couldn't tell you.
Chinese proverb? Oh man.
Like I said,
I
I
know
called
my
him the first
listeners
quarter.
probably know what I'm talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Put in the comment section here if give us some insight
Yeah.
on what Josh Williams
Yeah,
is
yeah.
talking about here.
Please help me out.
My jaw's to the floor. I said in the first quarter, D-Hart's going for 30.
Yes.
Look, he's a volleyball liner.
Nice little feed. That's smart. That's a smart play. It's all right. Hey, you missed it, but that's what you want. Mismatch.
I'm with you though. You just don't see a whole lot of energy out of the Swift right now.
I've had this happen before in other leagues. I've done it in pickup ball. You see the team across from you and you
play
think,
to the
oh
level.
my, you play to the level.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't. You have to go out and never underestimate anybody.
Do your
Second
thing.
you do that, it's over.
I'll tell you what, I would love to play a four-person team because I will probably shoot 23s that game if that happens. Let me get my
Hey,
chance
you don't
at the record with the
you
asterisk.
don't need an excuse to shoot 20. Go out there and get yours.
Keeper with a nice
There
one-handed
you
finish.
go. Yeah, he's good around the basket. Dylan and Dallas, just old-time friends. That's a rivalry. It's been making in the years. You know, just pickup ball in the league.
And one. Todd
Count
calls it
count
good.
it, count it. Mama, there goes that man.
When you put the 24 on, you just embrace it. There's
Yeah.
nothing else to
Yep,
it.
you do.
Seen him wearing a Kobe shirt when he came in today.
Yep.
Then he exchanged it for the 24. Cash, nothing but net.
You ever seen the movie Like Mike? I feel like every true Hooper's got to have seen that movie.
Of course.
Okay, that's kind of how I feel. You know, you put that jersey on, you can come on, make me like Kobe. You know, make me like Mike.
That was a great movie.
It was, man. Was that Lil Bow Wow?
It was. Learning about the triangle offense.
Haha, yeah.
The part
Here
that
we
comes
go.
the
Come
part
on.
that comes to
Dice him
memories.
up, Dylan.
He says,
Gives it to D Hart. Smart choice. Oh, bobbles it. Here comes
I
Dallas.
got dogs at my house bigger than him. Schmeltz back to Artino. Artino with the wild one-handed
Here we
scoop.
go. There you go. Attack. Yep.
Gilchrist got to get one to go
There
here.
it is.
Daibo with the cleanup. 37-36,
This
50
is what they need
seconds.
to do. They need to throw that ball out there.
Vanderbush downhill. Artino. Kiefer wants one. Think about it. Take a second. No good. Dave Dehart, 30 seconds left. Second quarter. 1 point game. This is about the pace
Yeah.
we're seeing here, guys.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The Swift are playing the Ducks game right now, 100%.
I'm very hungry right now, and this is making me sleepy. I'd like to see at least come out in the third quarter and turn it on, put the brakes or put the pedal down a little here.
Yeah. You know, I'm rooting for the Ducks. I'm just a big fan of the underdog. I just am, you know, and I like the Cinderella story. And I want to see the Ducks take it.
37-36 here at halftime. Let's hope for a little more sped up second half here. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you. DeHart here on the inbound to Gilchrist. Needs one to go.
Nice.
There we go. 2 points.
Man's a brick house.
The Ducks are up on the Swift right now.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I think Jake Smeltz will get it together here as a GM and get Sessler playing in the middle and, turn and look backside. That's as I'm talking about it.
Hello. There we go.
Jake Smeltz with another
Now,
quick
I think you might want to burn another timeout here quick if you get another possession like that. There you go. DeHart with the ball.
DeHart. Long miss.
Comes Dallas Kiefer with the ball. Nice little hezzy.
Blocked by DeHart.
Ran right into
Dybel coming the other
traffic
direction.
here. Good hustle.
That was one of the weirdest shots I've ever seen.
I will say, yeah. Sessler. Pass to the corner.
You got to shoot that, Dow.
Yep. Dallas is able to
Still a great look.
Let's see. Count it.
Yes,
That's
sir.
number 4.
We got some fans here chattering in the background. Big fans of DeHart.
Groupies.
Shoot the ball, Dave.
Just chiming in again there.
Oh,
Kiefer
yeah.
with a clean block.
Doesn't agree. Does anybody ever agree with the refs?
I don't think so. I think it hand on the small of the back there.
Yeah.
Didn't like that.
No, he didn't.
Smeltz flashing a little smile up here.
Yeah, I kind of get this. It's like an old man. This feels like a old man league right now. Just relaxed.
It's a very weird dynamic. This is both of those there.
There we go.
Sabo
I'm
bringing the
pulling
ball up. Trying to be patient. You can see he wants to
Oh
shoot
yeah,
it.
he wants to keep nice. Keep working that in. There you go. There you go.
And this right here is the dynamic that I'm really not understanding. You guys got 4 people. Your only body on the court is walking the ball up the floor. Does not make a whole lot of sense.
Wow.
Absolute amazing
Impressive
pass by
pass.
Schmelz.
Yeah.
Sabo wants another one.
Get 5. There's 5.
Knocking
Hey,
him
this is the
down.
game to pat him up. Still making him. Great shooter. Great shooter.
Dunk it, Dave.
DeHart drops another 2 here.
Oh no. That was interesting.
Vanderbush with a side of the backboard shot.
You got to get in the gym, hit them deceleration drills, I tell you.
Man's got
That
one
did
speed.
not look good. That looked like weak in the knees there.
Got it. You can't shy away from leg day, guys.
No, you cannot.
All parts of the body.
Yep.
As Sessler misses the free throw there. Sessler knocks the second one down here. 41-49, Swift lead. 8-point game. We were talking about that 10-point threshold, Josh. I think the Ducks need another bucket here.
I'm impressed that it's a game right now. I really am.
Forced it. You gotta let that go. It's clean coming back.
Nice feed inside. Good cut. Oh,
Surprise.
nice. Oh, I don't think you call that. I don't think you call that. But hey.
No,
you know.
it's incidental, man. And if the offense keeps possession, you gotta let those ones roll.
Yeah, you
And they're
do, you
split
do,
second
you do,
decisions. It's
you
hard.
do.
It's hard to
Right. As a ref, you're told to be confident. Come on, take him.
They
Take
got
him. Take
bro
him
on
home.
bro matchup here. Oh, and he wants that one. He knows Dow's not
That's
coming
his
out.
spot.
Oh,
Good hustle back by the Ducks, and just wow,
Sessler missing
Sessler. He's
again.
got a nice touch around the hoop. I do. I like it. Got a nice little finesse, but yeah, maybe just missing.
D-Hart inbounds to Gilchrist here, looking for Dybel.
41-49. Swift lead.
D-Hart pokes it out. Oh, just lackluster. They got to have those possessions.
Swift ball.
Matthew Ayers' computer is glowing like his personality here right now. We're using this in remembrance for him today. Sessler blows a third layup, 3 possessions in a row. Really, really hurting Swift right now. See if the Ducks can capitalize on that. Like I said, they need a bucket here, man. You cannot let it get past 10.
Yeah, I think someone else has got to shoot the ball now. Smokes.
I hope this is the only 4-person game all season. Sabo looking to capitalize. Oh, gives it right to D-Hart.
He's looking in the middle there.
Dybel's going coast to coast. Schmeltz is going to come.
Nice shot by Dybel.
Does he have a retro power balance band on his right hand? You remember when those things were really popular?
Yeah.
The old power balance?
Man. I told you they'd give you like superpowers or something.
Pretty much.
You had the necklaces and stuff like that. They were big in baseball. There we go. I want to see a screen. Here we go. Set a screen or something.
Yeah, let's just not walk up and shoot one. Here,
Yeah.
Let's get some little movement here. We're stagnant.
There we go.
Drive, one-on-one.
I like this guy
One
here.
help.
Yep, that's what you... Oh. You want to
Schmeltz.
find somebody open on a double down. Yep.
Not going to miss
Such
too
a
many of
smooth
those.
move. Yeah, such a smooth shot. Very good. Very consistent.
Ooh, Gilchrist with a little payback.
Okay. All right.
52-44, 2 minutes, 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Swift are up on the Ducks. Ducks looking for a way to stay alive. Vanderbush throws one up. Got a foul on D-Hart. I believe in healthy diet, Josh. Don't let these fans tear you down.
100%. Yeah. Gotta eat your greens. And get all those good nutrients, your iron, your magnesium, turmeric's a good anti-inflammatory. I'm giving you guys some tips here. I don't usually just give out to everybody, so.
Dropping some
gold
knowledge.
little gold nuggets.
Vanderbush knocks second one in here. 53-44. Yeah, I was never a fan of spinach. My fiance put me onto spinach.
Good move. Sessler wanted the charge. That's great sportsmanship. That's what we're all about here at the Pro Rec.
D-Hart, just a good guy, man.
Dylan, just keep the ball. All right.
Dybel's coming downhill hard, I promise you that. Block from Sessler. Wanted a call. Sabo pushing to Schmeltz. Hard pass.
D-Hart, another steal. Going somewhere. I want to see you hit one. Go right there. Comes Sabo up with the ball. Passes it out to who?
Jake Schmeltz with the miss. Dylan Summer comes up. You know, I don't know if I knew a Dylan my whole life, and then I got involved in pro rec basketball, and Dylan Summer, Dylan Sabo, guys I've known quite some time now. 2 years. It's a popular name too. Oh, Schmeltz with the steal.
Nice
Big
shot by
three.
Jake Schmeltz.
Oh,
It's a little short.
D-Art comes up with a miss. Looks up to
Here
Thibault.
comes the. All right. Now we're getting a little tired. Oh. Man, can't tell how many times I've missed the same shot.
This is getting a little ugly.
Here we go.
Nice pass.
Nice pass.
A little give and go.
This feels like, what was it, Mage's Swarm last week? Yeah. I was just telling Mike about how we were talking about chicken parmesan. Yeah. Hey, that one.
Oh. Lost the ball there, keeper. Don't somewhere pass it out to Dibble for miss three. Don't get some offensive rebound. Nice little fader. Oh, still cannot get to go.
Gotta use the glass on that.
Who do you think of, one player you think of when you think about the good old bank shot? Who do you think in the NBA? All
Tim
time?
Tim
Thank
Duncan.
You. Thank you.
Of course, without a
Okay,
doubt.
thank
Without
you.
a doubt.
That man. Holy cow. What an art.
There's nobody even comparable as a second for who uses the glass the way that he did.
Exactly, yeah.
D-Hart
Nice
with the
attempt there.
big
D-Hart.
stuff.
Big old stuff.
50 to 53.
And we're going into the fourth. That's exactly where the Ducks would want to be.
100%.
In any scenario, right here. I mean, sure they would like to be up three, but I think now it's a game, and I mean the Swift have got to find something. You know, they got to find another gear right here.
I don't know if I've even seen a strategic plan from the Ducks. You know, I don't know. Are they playing some kind of weird man? Are they playing a 2-2 zone? I would. That's what I would do personally. As
Tell you
kind
what they're
of.
doing. They're playing D-Hart for three.
Yeah.
So,
Dible's hustling.
Dible's hustling. Yeah, he's picking up a lot of the slack on the defensive side.
I don't
And
think.
I would say, too, with them shooting a lot of three balls is giving the Ducks a chance for long rebounds. I think they also have gotten a lot of long rebounds.
Very true.
You know,
Yeah,
that's-
the Swift's game plan definitely hasn't
Yeah.
been capitalized the way that I think that they probably went into this.
Yeah, one thing. So I love the mental side of basketball because there's a few places where if you don't play, you will lose, and that is boxing out. And I think that's one place you want to make sure you do that when you're playing four guys is box out. You know, you should have an extra man. You know, that's just. I just love the game of basketball, man. There's just so many ways you can win, so many different ways to play, and
It's a beautiful game
It
when
is,
it's played
man, it
when
is.
it's played properly.
Yep.
Vanderbush for 3,
there you go.
Knocks it in.
There you go.
and that's what I mean. You know, that's not a bad 3 because they're running through their options. They're getting their ball to the middle, to the low post.
Yep. Guy was really disrupting the defense. Got that one taken from him, but. I think you take a timeout here soon. Catch your breath there. You walk it up.
Yeah, if you don't get a
I mean,
if you don't
got
get a
three
bucket here.
people over here. Again, I think he just let that one go. Bible brings the ball up here. Here we go. Passes it to D-Hart. Bible gets it back. He wants to shoot. He can feed that in. Oh, lost it again.
Gave up on it.
Way to get back, Joe Chris. Way to get back.
Jake Schmeltz with a nice headsy.
Now you're down 10. Down 10.
Alex Vanderbush, fantastic defense.
I will say they keep fouling though. They might put him in the bonus, and it's gonna be a totally different game. I don't know how many they got. 5.
Man, just to come into this 3 points and already be down 10, you know, in
Yeah.
the first minute and a half is
Right.
rough.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Give it back
There
to
you
him.
go.
That's good basketball. Tough luck.
Yep. There you go. You got 6
Foul
fouls.
on Kyle Artino. 33. Larry Legend.
One more leg in there.
One of my 3 favorite players of all time.
Here comes the Swift. Vanderbush passes to Schmeltz for 3, and it's good.
Shot's just pure, man.
And another foul. 1 and 1. Now I think, nope, not yet. Yep, 1 and 1. So I
We're
thought
1 and 1 with
different
6
game now.
6 minutes into the 4th quarter. We may be here
Totally
all
different
night.
game now. Yep. And they still got 4 timeouts.
For you listeners out there, I just want to talk real quick about last game. I have no idea how wonderful it felt to beat Mike Bennett in the Mad Cherries, especially after a big trade. You know, they got the what most people would consider the
Yeah.
prime draft stock in Gage Bieber last week.
Yeah. Yep.
They received AJ from me, which is a 2nd-round pick, and I traded it for a 3rd-round pick.
Yeah.
And yeah, ultimately Mike's super
Great
competitive.
job,
Definitely, we've done a little jawing, and just feels good to come out on top, man. Get our first win, so can't be more proud of the guys, and we're hopefully continue to ride that for a couple weeks.
Absolutely. You guys have definitely been playing.
Oh,
And in the games that you have played, and that's you got to give yourself some time to really work things out and really gel as a team. And I think one, putting more pressure on yourselves, the Mad Cherries, getting the picks that you did. I think that they just weren't happy with what they had, and I think that's what happens, man. Now you gotta work with two other players that are need their shots to get in rhythm. There are other players like Eric. I think he does a great job. He does not need to shoot 20 shots, but man, when he does get the ball, his shots, he's very efficient with his shooting.
Sure.
And I think, I love the team that I play with, and man, we got some great hoopers on that team. But I never once thought about trading for anybody, even if we had some trouble. I think you just stick with the people that you got, and you build some camaraderie, you build some trust, and you can't do that when you're trading people all the time.
Sure.
Short season, sure, you get 8 games, but hey, you're starting from scratch now. And now the whole the whole league's watching you, and you just lost to the Swarm, gave them their first win. Great win, but you guys were
absolutely.
going in there, had not had a win, and been struggling, and I think it just shows there's more than just getting the best players on your team, and that's something I always thought about when the NBA was building their super teams and stuff. It's just there's so much more to it than just seeing that you have Durant, Harden,
The big names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think
There's
I
so
was
much more
I was
to
very
it.
critical of myself after I made the trade, because I thought it was very, let's just say, on a whim or instinctful. Like after the loss last week, and then all week I'm kind of second guessing it. Am I just kind of blowing it up and not really, what you're talking about, working through some of these issues and still giving it that option. But the thing that I want to give a testament to my team is, I've heard some talk throughout the league that the Swarm is one of the teams that is the worst teams in the league. We have 3 losses before today. We were 0-3. All 3 of our losses were 4, 5, and 6-point losses.
Yeah, exactly.
All 3 of those teams that we lost to also had their lowest
Pretty pass
scoring
flash
game
mouths.
of those first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think trying to pull the positivity when you have bad games or bad experience is huge as well.
Yeah.
D-Hart here down
Mistakes and-
13.
Mistakes and losses are the best teachers. You learn from those, and you're right there. You could beat them. It just came down to a couple of little things, and once you tweak those little things, and you're solid.
Smelt's
Great
channeling
pass.
his inner Dylan Davis there. Put some English. Game's starting to get a little out of
A
reach.
little way, yep. We'll wait a little bit.
D-Hart.
Yep.
Still trying to
Now
close
you
in
just-
on that 30 ball.
Hoping to have some prayers answered here.
Not over yet. Need the ball back.
Yep.
12 points. Not going to get it that way.
No.
I think the Ducks are tired.
Yeah.
Understandable, rightfully
Yep.
so.
Good thinking about. Yep. Oh. Get that board. There you go. Hit one. Dang. Dylan's still struggling to hit one.
Yeah, you know, I've known Dylan for quite a few years now, and I agree completely. Like we were talking earlier, great shooter, good ball player, high IQ, loves the game. That's one thing I love the most about him. He loves basketball.
Yeah.
The thing that I struggle with him is his form. And you know, there's not a Reggie Miller had bad form. That was the greatest shooter of all time, damn near. But
pass,
his
Buddy
feet being squared to the basket versus angled. And I know he's lefty, so I can't relate in any regards to that. But nice move by Vanderbush there. Puts in 2 points. 76-62. But I think if he'd square up a little more, he could maybe knock a few more. Good move. Thank
Gets
you.
the foul
Good
there.
call.
Gets the line. I will say I've learned, you know, that definitely was something you taught younger generations and such, but now it's so much like you don't have to be squared to the basket. Really the main thing you want to focus on when you're shooting is having your hip, your shoulder, and your arm, you know, your hands stacked, towards the basket. And I think someone that was also really good at that was Ray Allen.
Oh,
Ray
100%.
Allen was great at shooting.
Rip
them down.
Hamilton was another guy who's good at that.
Yeah, I mean, they could be falling to the right, and you could see they had their form, you know, still to the basket and such. But
Well, and that's why I love Kobe so much, because back to the
Good shot
basket,
there.
you know, he was taking fallaways and spinning fallaways. But the key to all of those shots and their, you know, his success was, like you said, keeping the arm, the shoulder, and the hand stacked.
Yeah.
Alignment with the basket.
Yeah.
And you know, he just perfected his craft. So.
yeah, consistency, spot, just getting to that spot, you know, and you sit there and you
Nice
take
finish by
10,000
Summer.
shots like Kobe did, and from the wing fading away, you get to that spot in the game. It's just like practice, you know, it just becomes natural for you. And I think, you know, I think some of the really great players in pro rec and the NBA are players that not have mastered every move, but have like a few.
Sure.
You know, and just mastering those things and not making it too complicated. And then once you get to your spot, you get to your spot. You get that shot.
Do you know when I say Jamal Crawford? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably next to Manu Ginobili
Shake and
Lou,
bake, baby.
and Lou Williams.
Uh-huh.
Best six man of all time, arguably.
Yeah.
He has a hop step move that I've tried to learn for 15
Shake and
years.
bake. Yep.
Such hard footwork.
Yeah.
Timing is insane with it. Now, you know, if I'm walking up in warm-ups, I can do it in a warm-up line, but like to put that into play in a game with bodies flying around and being able to control that and have the instinct to even try to complete that move. But, you know, practice.
Exactly. To the point where it's instinctive. You know,
Right.
you don't even got to think. You just react to it. Exactly. Yeah, and actually, you know what? I will say, I actually watched I watched a video of Jamal Crawford talking about that move that he did in the game, and he said he wasn't even trying to do it. He had been working on something else, and that it just happened that way, and he just reacted to it. So point proven right there. It's just get in the gym and just, you know, focus on a couple things, master those things, and D Hart with a missed three there.
Trying to
40
go
seconds left.
vintage Timmy D. Schmeltz looks to pour
Schmeltz.
another one.
It's just short.
30
Gilchrist.
seconds. 30 ticks here. Gilchrist needs a three.
Not a bad looking shot by him either. You can just tell when someone can shoot. They got a nice form. Nice.
Alex
flush.
Vanderbush. I did not know he could get up like that. I've seen him do it in
Yeah,
warm-ups
me
a couple
neither,
times.
Me neither.
But that was
Hey,
clean.
kudos to you, Vanderbush. I want to see that
Maybe he's not
in the
skipping
middle.
leg day.
No, absolutely not. Good job.
Hey, we got a final score here. 83 from the Swift, 68 from the Ducks. They only had 4 guys. Great first half effort. They're looking to close it out. A little tough.
Ducks did what they could.